record on this. What I like to show about showing the plan is my screen showing up okay?
Yes, I
Okay.
see scheduling your success makes a difference.
Yeah, it really does. I was always taught plan your work and work your plan, and the group will always, your group pace will always follow your own pace. Show the plan to me, STP is show the plan. It can be done at home with that trunk kit you see I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Most important fundamental is showing the plan. And if one's scared to do this simple act, the money won't follow the process, period. Duplication of habit is what multiplies your income. So it's easier to point to a tool than to explain how things work. I always remembered that. See if I can let it take me to another page as well. Nope. See if I can do this. There we go. Are you still able to see my screen?
I can see the fly sheet you got up there,
Okay.
if that's what you mean.
Let me try. Let's see if is my blog showing up on there now?
Uh,
Project Healthy Wealth.
I don't see it.
Okay.
Right now, I just see the page that you was
Oh, okay. So
reading out, and then I see me and you.
I need to share a different screen. So I'm going to try to share screen share and see if it'll let me go here. Now it should show my blog, right?
Yeah, that now I see it.
Okay. So this is a tool. If you don't want to show the plan yourself, you can go up here where it says opportunities and click on that.
Got to go to Healthy Project Healthy Wealth, right?
Yeah, projecthealthywealth.com. And then in the upper right hand corner, you're going to click this opportunities, and then you're going to see Project Healthy Wealth Common Sense Results Overview. And that's going to go over all of our products. It's going to display you, Johanna, and I. It's going to show the whole team and what results we got. So they don't just see a business presentation, they see results that our team is getting. It kind of makes them excited to want to get started now because they're seeing something other than just a plan. They're seeing results right along with it.
Yeah.
Now, on this presentation, I don't mention the cheaper packs. I just do the $9.99 pack only. And then when we do a three-way call after they've seen this presentation, if they don't have enough money for the $9.99 pack, then we'll move to the lower packs from there. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I would rather start with the higher and then go to the lower.
It's a lot better that way. But the nice thing is if you wanted to show the plan yourself and you didn't want to give the presentation, you get somebody on a Zoom, you take them to projecthealthywealth.com, you click on opportunities, and then all you got to do is push play. And they can watch the plan. And then come back in a half an hour and do a three-way call with Johanna or myself or Eddie. And they should be ready to go after that. Or you could use the presentation in the Go Recruit app. Or you could use a live presentation that Eddie or somebody else is doing. But I show the different ways that this is here. Now, when we're looking at this Project Healthy Wealth, I built this as a big tool. So I updated a lot of stuff this year. When you see this first blog, How to Beat Inflation, there's a 5-minute sizzle video there. They can watch this video and it kind of shows you the difference between entrepreneurship and employment. It creates enough curiosity, they want to go to the next step. At the same point in time, under this video, it points out our team's results. It shows me there with Richard. It shows us here with Eddie. Shows us here with the chiropractor. Shows Johanna. Shows Linda, and it shows you. And then here at Project Healthy Wealth, we're up front in the beginning about entrepreneurship not being free. We share why we're positioned for profit globally. We demonstrate results instead of lead with hype. We have life person help when it's needed. And last but not least, a debt-free global track record. So really from here, they watch this 5-minute sizzle video with you on a Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
They want to know more information. Now we can go right here to opportunities and show them the plan. Now, what if they got started and you didn't feel like going through a long training session? You take them to this blog right here, How to Master, Ask, Learn, and Lead.
Mm-hmm.
Go into this training, and they're going to find all kinds of training in there. They're going to find How to Master, Ask, Look, and Lead training. And when they watch this top video here, there's even a spot in this video where they can stop it and they can copy and paste and make a daily activity sheet and print it off on their own computer so they can start making money today. They don't have to figure everything else out. They just know how to show the plan, put somebody on Zoom and make a 3-way call. We can do all that through Project Healthy Wealth. But this How to Master, Ask, Learn, and Lead, it's a great training for somebody that's brand new. And then underneath this second one, using your Project Healthy Wealth tools, I'm going to put another video in there, which is the one I'm doing with you right now. So somebody will understand our how to show the plan training really well. But I kind of wanted you to get an idea what the tools are here. If you got somebody that's more product driven, the advantage of the process to profit beats kit selling, learning that 90-day cycle of how to take the products every day for 90 days. It takes the weight off you trying to convince them they need to order every 90 days, and they understand why they need to take the products every 90 days. If they tell you they don't know how to find people for the internet, they're not a salesperson and they don't know what they're going to do. This last training here, how to find people for your home business. That one's a really good training. And there's a video in that one as well. How to find opportunity seekers in under an hour online. I show you in that video how to use LinkedIn to find your people. So, I mean, literally just that video shows you how to find over 2,000 people in less than 20 minutes that are looking for opportunity online. And there's a little training in here as well. But it's nice to have all of this. But I kind of built this as an all-in-one tool in case the app wasn't working or they couldn't get the app downloaded in their phone. It just gives somebody a way that they can make things happen all the way across the board. So that's the blog I wanted to show you. Now I'm going to stop the screen share on that, go back to the plan training if I can do it right. Screen share again. There we go. And there's 4 ways to show the plan. The VIP Facebook presentation every Thursday at 7 o'clock Mountain Time Zone. I'm going to start doing one next week for our group, not tomorrow night, but a week from tomorrow night. Okay. I'll do a opportunity meeting every Thursday night at 8 o'clock for the rest of the year.
Okay.
And you can always bring a guest to that. The Go Recruit phone app presentation. And then I just showed you Project Healthy Wealth opportunity video. And then bring a guest to a public location. Now, Johanna said you were kind of curious about being able to show the plan utilizing the trunk kit as far as in-home presentations. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll be able to help you a lot with that. When your potential clients see you point to a tool and schedule the next step, they become quite confident that they can complete the actions to the money without having to be a salesperson. Remember, that's your number one objective all the time in this industry. Look, I like what you got, but I'm not a salesperson. It's just not for me. Good. I'm glad that's how you feel. How hard is it to point to a video that does the explaining so you don't have to? And that usually takes the objection. Now, here's what we do. Now, one of the things I've learned, Calvin, is 99 out of 100 times a person asks me to look at their home business. I can ask them, what does their weekly schedule of operation look like? They don't know. They don't have an answer. Remember, 90% of the people fail to earn that try to earn in this industry. Here comes Johanna. So if you understand what works, it puts a major feather in your cap. So 90%, they don't know. 90% who attempt to earn in a home business in this industry, they fail to do so. It's amazing that both of them have in common. So 90% are sold a kit, invited to the next meeting, and that's the yellow brick road to the earning. Here's the here in this training, we're going to demonstrate a schedule to success so one understands their mission and the first most crucial time to build, and that's the roadmap of the first 4 weeks. Most people don't even know what they're supposed to do in their first week, that alone the first 4. So that's how you can tell they've been sold a kit. You just ask them, well, what's your schedule look like next week with your home business? And if they can't give you a straight answer on what their schedule is, they just told you they're not earning money and they're praying that you'll sign up in their business so they can get rich. So if you recognize that as an aha factor, it'll help you. A major factor is if a person doesn't believe in what they practice, there's no schedule in motion. And the reason that is because fear of not knowing the next step overrides their ability to lead with confidence. Let's not forget the number one fear most people is public speaking, selling, or presenting. So if they think they got to do any of that stuff, they're gone as fast as they could come into your opportunity. So having a schedule in motion of pointing to the tool that does what most fear is the solution, that's the most profitable. So this is time for one to have, I always say, one to leave the diaper stage of home entrepreneurship and put on the training pants. The training pants are your weekly commitment of actions to profits. And what I was taught here was from a gentleman that's made over $100 million as an Amway distributor. He was my first mentor in this business. To this day, he's made over $150 million. So I know that this works. He still teaches it to his group today. So let's dive into a schedule developed over 50 years to produce the highest commissions ever earned in our industry on part-time efforts. And why is we all know in this industry on part-time efforts, and why we all know as a skill is being developed that there's always room for improvement. There's a learning curve. So we have to figure out how to be profitable through that learning curve. We have to believe in the actions we're going to take on a weekly basis, or we won't take them. So this will allow one to have a little wiggle room by making a commitment of 1 hour a day, 5 days a week to show the plan. No excuses. This is a 2-year commitment. You'll understand why when we're done with this training section. This allows one to have a little wiggle room to adapt and adjust for improvement each week. Let's say one fails 4 out of 5 times to earn. We have an action to profit formula on a brand new person developing skills with only room for improvement. That's pretty exciting to be. Ask yourself, how would it feel to have $250 earned failing 4 out of 5 times and knowing that you can improve over time on those results from less than 6 hours a week? That's what you get when you can commit to 1 hour a day, 5 days a week, and put in the work. Now, it sure puts a lot more meat on the bone for home business earning now, don't it? So what we must understand is relationships established through trust provide the most repeat business, period. If they don't like us, they don't know us, like us, or trust us, they're not going to buy from us. So we have to earn their trust. The strongest way to develop trust in a relationship fast is in person. So that's why you should be excited for asking me about how to do these one-on-one show the plan meetings, because they are very effective when you believe in what you're doing. The next most proven method is a virtual, like a Zoom conference meeting, like what we're doing right now. Both are producing record growth in 2023. In person showing of the plan allows more of the body's 5 senses to be involved in the demonstration of the trunk pack, or if you want to call it a table display, however you want to label it. As they take mental ownership in the mind, it turns to the next step to earn rather the fear of spending the money to begin. So if you're showing the plan on somebody at a one-on-one and you're letting them see each product in that trunk pack, and you're pulling the products out, putting them in their hands, sharing what each product's for, by the time you're done through that, a display of opening the trunk pack on a Zoom also creates validation of being able to have at least one of each product that you'd represent Earth with. Now, as a video demonstration shows what all comes in the kit, it really does show more value than price. So whether you're doing a Zoom meeting or whether you're doing a live presentation, either one's effective, but you're going to earn the most trust the quickest with the face-to-face encounter. So let's say you're going to show the plan 20 times in a month one. 4 times someone purchases a trunk pack. 12 times they wish to try a product. So when you have the product on hand because you bought the trunk pack, those 12 different times you could sell them a single product if they don't have an interest into the business for $60. Now, you're only in the product for a little under $45 because you bought the trunk pack and got a discount on all the products. So if you do 12 times 15, that's $160 in retail profit for 12 people who didn't even want to earn. They just picked a product or a couple products that they want to order each month. Now let's look at your actual cash flow from that. If you sold a product for $60 12 different times, that brings you $720 cash. Now add that cash flow to the $1,000 in commissions from bringing 4 out of that 20 who ordered a trunk pack into your first 30 days. Now you're showing $720 profit over and above the $1,000 that you invested into your trunk pack. Now you believe in why you actually purchased the darn thing, and you're excited to share it with somebody else. Now on a Zoom appointment, one can simply set up an order for a single product or 2 and have it shipped directly to the consumer, should they not be interested in building a business. So even if you are working a Zoom appointment and they point out 2 or 3 products to you after you've showed them the plan, well, let's go ahead and set up that order for you right now. Create some volume on the spot. Set them up as a preferred customer before you get off the phone or the Zoom with them, and you've created some volume in your business. So that brings us to our next point. Let's not leave out the basics of each meeting is being set to set up the next one. So the purpose of a meeting is to book the next meeting. What are we booking it for? Where are they booking it up for? More follow-up, another piece of information that they need to get them closer to where they want to be, or we're doing the next step to profits if they're a brand new person, or we're doing the next training session if they're a brand new person. So we're always having a reason to schedule the next meeting. Now they want to earn more or feel better. Either solution produces volume, and that's what's going to create to pay. So let's look at an example of month one on a simple commitment. Again, just 1 hour to properly show the plan, then introduce them to a success coach to help them as a consumer or a builder. We do this activity Monday through Friday, 5 times a week. It's a 5-hour total commitment. Now, when I got started in this industry 30 years ago, 8 p.m. Monday through Friday was plan showing time. And that's just if you were in Brad's organization and you weren't showing the plan at 8 o'clock, he would actually ask you to quit your business. So it was pretty strict what he taught me, but it worked pretty well. During week 1 of the action, usually the trunk pack's ordered. So when you show your first plan, you also have it on hand. So if they're really excited, you can leave it with them for $9.99 and order another one. This puts a cash flow of $999 in your business in your first week. Could be showing the plan on your first night, or it could be up to your 5th night, just depending on when they decide they want to take action. So obviously this is done by Zoom. That option's not there. Yet again, a video display of each product kind of proves the value. And you can see how Mindy does the unveiling of the product pack, the leadership pack in the Facebook group. So how do you create urgency to practice this process? Because you don't want to get stuck letting them watch a video and then chasing them for a week to figure out what they learned from that video. That'll drive you crazy. So how do you create that urgency? You're going to ask them, how soon would you like to begin a process to earning your first $600 to $1,000 in a week? Now you've just caught their attention, because it sounds like you might actually have a game plan for them. And the only thing they're finding anywhere else is somebody wants them to just sign up with a pack. So you've actually got a game plan. You're going to confirm they can contribute 5 hours a week to contribute to their own success. And this is crucial. If they don't have 5 hours a week, they can contribute to their own success. There's no way they're going to make money in this business. So you owe it to yourself to take it away from them. Maybe entrepreneurship's not for you at this time. Let's develop a product story of results that you got from the products and pick out the products that are going to fit your needs the most. And then you help them set up a product and help them set up an order. And then you take the pressure off them wanting to join the company. And as they get results with the products, they can later upgrade as distributors. So we're going to look at this. We're going to confirm that they have 5 hours each week to create their own success. When the answer is yes, in week 2, 3, and 4, we do the same process. We're going to do 5 presentations ourselves, show the plan. And if we don't show the plan ourselves, we can let the video show the plan for us. So we're going to do those 20 presentations ourselves in month 1 on these part-time efforts. From there, we have at least 4 who got started with the trunk pack. So we assign each one of those 4 a day for an in-home presentation. If you're doing this in-home, you've shown the plan 20 times in month number 1. Out of that 20 times you've shown the plan, you got 4 of them that said, yeah, Calvin, I want to earn some money. So what we did is we know that our day that we can demonstrate as a leader how to bring a guest to a meeting is going to be Thursday. And we can use the Project Healthy Wealth presentation that we do on Thursday nights at 8, or we can use the Facebook presentation that Mindy Saunders has for us at 7 o'clock. So either presentation, we can set the pace by showing up with a brand new guest to that meeting to show our people that we do the work too. So we always look at that Thursday as that one open day. We're going to plug other people into the company plan. And then we still got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, where we're going to just show the plan ourselves. So you got 4 days a week that you're going to set up your plans if you've got the trunk kit and you're doing in-home meetings. So now you've got 4 people on Monday night, Wednesday night, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. You've got business plans Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. You're setting your regular plans up. You take your 4 people at the end of month 1 that got the trunk pack, and each one of those gets a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Friday. And now each one of those is where you're going to go over to their house. They're going to invite guests to their house. You're going to have a trunk pack with you. And then if you're uncomfortable showing the plan, go to projecthealthywealth.com, pull up the opportunity video and just watch that video with them being there. And say, now I want to show you this trunk pack in person. And you start pulling that trunk pack apart one piece at a time. Let them hold the products. Let them see that. They start taking mental ownership. And now you've got some growth going in your business. So at the end of month number 2, this is going to multiply. You got 4 other people doing the same 20 presentations a month as you are. This is your business plan. Like if you were borrowing money from a bank, how are you going to increase your profits and what are you going to do to show that you're more profitable in month 2 than you were in month 1? This is your answer. You got 4 people having you come over to their house and do a presentation for them with a trunk pack. And you have them order a trunk pack for their first in-home presentation. So they're excited when their new guest shows up and you show up to show the plan. You pull out that trunk pack for them and their new guest gets started. They moved a trunk pack and all they did was watch you push play on a video and walk them through products, help them set up that distributorship. So I'm trying to give you an exact picture of how mega organizations have been built in this industry. And this is exactly how you do that. Now in month 2, you got 4 other people showing the plan 20 times. That puts a total of 100 presentations through your group. And then you completed your 20 as well. So it makes it grow fast. In month number 3, you have 16 showing 20 presentations for the month. You did another 20 part-time efforts yourself. Now in month number 3, on the same commitment of 5 hours a week, you've got a total of 340 presentations being completed in your group. As you can see, the process multiplies every month. Each person staying committed to 5 hours per week of doing this practice. It's not a rocket science, but an exact science, allowing one to practice skill sets weekly, measure results monthly, and implement improvements along the way. So in week number 1, if you showed the plan 5 times and only got 1, by the time you hit week number 12, often you'll show the plan 5 times and close 3 out of 5. Why? Because you've gone through 12 weeks of showing the plan. You have seen every objection possible, and you know what to do to help them go to the next step. Because even if they don't want to get started, but they need more information, the purpose of the meeting is to book the next meeting. So you book the next meeting to give them the next piece of information that's going to get them closer to where they want to go. Does that help you, Calvin?
Yes.
All right. So what I have to do is I just ran out of time. I recorded this and I realized I just give you a big drink of water with a fire hose, but I'll upload this video and I'll put it in the training section under the blog where I showed you I'd put it. And then I'm supposed to be on a Zoom right now with a lady in Canada and Johanna at the same time, huh, Johanna?
Okay.
So I'm going to dive off of this and we'll grab another one. And Calvin, don't hesitate to give me a call and ask me questions or use me anytime. I'm here to help you build. Does this help you?
Yes.
All right. Well,
I just got to get me another pack now, though. I don't have a pack right now.
Well, you can't sell out of an empty wagon.
Huh?
You can't sell out of an empty wagon.
Right.
Well, hey, God bless.
If this idea had come along when I got my pack, then it would have made a whole lot more sense.
Well, that's my fault. I've known this training for years. I just didn't know how to implement it.
Well, Calvin, this came into being after the January event.
Right.
That's when they started doing the trunk pack.
Yeah. So I just
Buy all
gotta work on getting a new pack and
So
before
I'm gonna stop the recording.